Hello, grandkids. It's Mema for Stories with Mema. I have a fun little book here that's called Tom's Tale. And it's by Linda Jennings and Tim Warnes. See, Tom's Tale. Let's see what this is about. Tom's Tale. Ready? Tom's tail was curly like a rolled up rubber band. It was very neat. It was a very neat little tail for a piglet, but Tom thought it looked silly. Aww. In all other ways, Tom was a proper little pig. He was a nice pale pink with dirty patches where he had wallowed in the mud. He slurped and he snuffed in the pig trough with his brothers and sisters and made all the usual piggy noises. But now he wished he had a straight tail. Look at how it's a little bit different than all of his brothers and sisters. It's more curly. Sam the sheepdog had a lovely furry tail. Henry the horse had a long swishy tail. And Betsy the cow had a thin, stringy tail with a little tuft at the end. Even the rat's tail is nicer than mine, said Tom sadly. Aw. Everybody's tail's so different. Why don't you get your tail straightened, said Henry. How? Asked Tom. Like this, said Henry, as he put a big hoof on the end of Tom's tail. Now walk away. Oh, that looks like that's gonna hurt. Tom squealed and squeaked as he began to walk. His tail stretched out, and when it had uncurled all the way, Henry lifted his hoof. Ping! Back sprang the tail, and Tom hurtled forward. It's curled up like a spring, I guess. Ouch! Yelled Tom and Sam together. He landed on top of Sam. I'll tell you what, said Sam, picking himself up. Why don't I take a hold of your tail and you can lead me along? That should straighten it out. So Tom took Sam for a walk past the pigsty. Look at all, they're sitting there watching. Around the pond and over the buttercup field. That's enough, squealed Tom. Let me go. Ping! Back sprang the tail to its usual curly self. Tom felt sad. Aw. Betsy looked at Tom and chewed thoughtfully. Suddenly, she had a very good idea. She told Sam, who took hold of Tom's tail again and stretched it. Then he pushed the tail into a big patch of gooey, sticky mud. He made Tom lie with his tail covered in mud for a very long time until... The mud dried and Tom's tail was set into a long, thin pencil. Yippee! Cried Tom. Oh, look at his tail now. He twirled around trying to see his new straight tail. Ouch, said Sam. Tom's pointy tail had poked him in the chest. See, it's like almost like a porcupine. Or a bee sting. You look so silly, said Tom's mother, but Tom liked looking different from the other pigs. I'll wag my tail like Sam does, he said. Whack! Tom's tail hit his sister in the face and then poked his brothers behind. Oh, stop it, Tom, they both shouted. When it was dark, Tom's mother gathered in all her piglets for the night. They liked to snuggle up in a big heap, but Tom's tail got in the way. Oh, he is like a bee sting. Go away, cried all Tom's brothers and sisters, and they chased him right out of the pigsty. Poor Tom, he tried to curl up outside, but it wasn't very comfortable to lie down with a tail as stiff as a pencil. Finally, though, he was able to fall asleep. Poor guy. Poor Tom. During the night, it began to rain, but Tom went on sleeping. As it rained, the hard mud softened and slid off Tom's tail. By the time morning came, his tail was as curly as it had ever been. Grunting happily, Tom went back to the pigsty. Ah, now he's happy. Who wants a straight tail anyway, said Tom later as he pushed into the trough with all his brothers and sisters. Now, if I had a long, elegant nose like Henry the horse instead of this silly, stumpy snout, I could really get at that food. Oh, no. Now he wants a long nose like a horse. And that's the end. Poor Tom, he's just going to learn the hard way, isn't he? That he is made just right. Right? All right, grandkids, you're made just right too. All about everything about you is just right. I love you, a bushel and a peck, a bushel and a peck, and a hug around the neck. I'll read you later. Mwah.